Morning, everybody. Thank you very much and welcome to the 5th National Cancer Retreat. Our first one was held in 2021, and this is the 5th one as part of the current HRB grant cycle. Just some housekeeping stuff. This is our Wi-Fi and RCI and registration guests, and this is the agenda. And thank you is more important. Since thank you is more important than please, we just would like to say thank you for the organisations and companies that have contributed to making today happen, and without whose financial support today's event would not occur. So this is the beginning plenary session, and we have two speakers here today. Avril Power, representing the Irish Cancer Society, who are a major sponsor to our organisation. And we're pleased to welcome Professor Donald Brennan, who heads the National Clinical Trials Oversight Group, which is going to be pivotal in increasing patient access to clinical trials in the coming decade in Ireland. The slogan, "Collaboration is the engine of change," has appeared at each of our retreats, and it really emphasises what we want to achieve in this meeting today. Our aim is for bidirectional learning from each of the cancer clusters about what they've done in the last grant cycle and what we can do and learn from for the next grant cycle. Is there going to be an output from today? Yes. So the plan is an output document that will be sent to the funders and stakeholders to say, you know, this is what we've done and this is what we would like to do in the next grant cycle. So in other words, a roadmap for the next 5 to 10 years for our ecosystem. And this document will be developed through workshops. All of you have name badges. The colours are not an accident. So the colours are the groups that you're going to be in the breakout sessions, of which there are 4, which will be led by our patient partners. And then there will be a review of the outcomes from those groups at the end, and that will form the basis for the summary document that we propose. We're at a really critical time in medicine. So in 1998, there was the Good Friday Agreement, and as part of the Good Friday Agreement, cancer clinical trials funding was accelerated, and that was transformative in our communities and led to the cancer clinical trials units that are present, say, in Waterford, Galway, Limerick, and throughout the country. And it was part of an all-island initiative. As a result, almost 40,000 patients have been enrolled in cancer clinical trials in Ireland since then. That era was called the Internet era in medicine, when the Internet was developed, and the Internet is now part of our critical infrastructure. Our next era is the AI era, and you can see on the graph here the growth in computer power over the last, particularly over the last decade. And now AI is an integral part of everything we do. When we do a journal search, when we look at ChatGPT, how is this relevant to what happens next in our services? So Martin Sweeney's here, and he and Emer Mulvaney have spearheaded the PROACT trial, which looks at prostate cancer experiences of patients in our country, and also of their partners. Yesterday in JAMA Oncology, a paper was published where a data set like Martin's was mined for new clinical trial ideas based on patient narratives. And in it, in breast cancer alone, they identified 15 new research teams that had previously been unrecognised. And so similar work could be done in Martin's projects then to guide our clinical trialists for the next decade. So this is the agenda for the meeting today, and you can see there's breakout sessions, and then we're also going to hear from our industry partners about how we can collaborate better with them, which resonates with the work that Donald Brennan has been leading in the Department of Health. So I would like to next introduce Evelyn Mulroe, who unfortunately today is Erexit Day. It's Evelyn's last formal involvement, formal meeting with Cancer Trials Ireland, and a lot of what we have done in the last decade, for what we have done in the last decade, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to her. Welcome, Evelyn.